Thank you for coming for this workshop. And this workshop is about how to stand up against cyberbullying. Okay, so the purpose, you can teach your children, you can teach your students, you can teach your relatives on how to handle cyberbullies. My name is Michael Lam, just call me Michael. I'm a trainer in cyberbullying workshop. I conduct in companies and I conduct in public workshop also. Now I need all of you to stand up and form a round circle around here.
Stand up.
So, form a round circle quickly. Alright. Don't need to hold hand and we just go close to each another. Okay? Close to each another. Now, I will say move right. All of you will move right until I say stop. And then I'll introduce myself, my name, what website I use, what social media I use, and then I will say turn, go left. So when you go left, one of you will say stop, and then you introduce yourself. Okay, and then after you finish, you will say turn left or turn right. Okay, so I start first, right. So all of us move right. Okay, stop. Okay, my name is Michael, and I'm a trainer in cyberbullying workshop. Okay, left. Stop.
My name is Ray. I use Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, so you say right or left?
Left.
Stop. My name is Lynn. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Right.
Stop. My name is Alvin. I use Facebook and LinkedIn. Left.
Stop. My name is Kendrick and I use LinkedIn. Right.
Stop. Okay, my name is Iman. I use Facebook. Left.
Stop. My name is Perrine. I use Facebook. Can you stop this?
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, please take your seat. So thank you very much. Now you know each other and you know which social website you use. Before I start the workshop, there are some housekeeping I'm going to do. Firstly, I would appreciate if you can keep your mobile phone to the silent. There will be a tea break afterward. You can use the mobile phone. Now, please help me to make the workshop successful by participating in the discussion. Now, when you need to go to the toilet, toilet is on outside the main door to your left. And the emergency exit is on the right of the entrance. And if you need a first aid box, there's a first aid box located at the right-hand side of the room. We are all here today to learn one very important thing. So at the end of this 30-minute workshop, you will be able to learn 5 responses. 5 responses. How many responses?
5.
5 responses towards cyberbullying in social network. So this will help you when you encounter cyberbullies in the social network, not only for yourself, for your children, for your colleagues, for your relatives, and if you're a teacher, for your student. Any question at this point of time? Good, very good for paying close attention to the workshop. Now, this is the shocking statistic. McAfee, you know the company McAfee? Yes. What about the company?
Antivirus.
What does it do? They do antivirus. They conducted a worldwide survey. 1 in 3 has been cyberbullied. How many in 3 has been cyberbullied?
1 in 3.
1 in 3. Now you may think that the statistic is worldwide, but coming to Singapore, Touch Cyber Wellness, it is a social arm of the church. They discover 1 in 4 people in Singapore has been cyberbullied. And that is why response against cyberbullying is very important. And what are the top reasons why people bully other people? Number 1, they talk bad about their appearance. And for many students, they talk bad about their academic achievement. For example, if a student do very well, then other people will comment, he's the teacher's pet. That's why he do so well. So this afternoon, we are going to teach you 5 responses on how to handle cyberbullying. What can go wrong when you go on social network? And how many of you go on social network every day?
Yep.
Okay. How many of you go it once in 2 days? How many of you go every hour on social network? And how many of you here don't understand what I'm asking? Okay, good. So, what can go wrong when you go on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat? Number one, you post an innocent video or picture or text innocently, and people find out to be offensive. It could be religion, it could be sexual, it could be gender, it could be on race issue. Okay? Now you post something private and confidential. So you took a picture and you post it on the Facebook, where the other people in the picture want to keep it quiet. And thirdly, you talk bad about other people, and you forget that they are your friend. You forget that they are on your Facebook. You forgot that you met them before. And last but not least, you can post an innocent posting on Facebook. You may find it okay, but it upset and offend other people. What is cyberbullying? You may not be able to understand it well. Allow me to bring back your mind back to school day, where you got physical bully. The bully physically abuse you, beat you up, humiliate you, threaten you. That is physical bullying. Now the physical bullies have morphed to a modern day age, and this is cyberbullying. So what does cyberbullying do? A cyberbully employs technology. They purposely embarrass you, humiliate you, harass you, abuse you, and frighten you online. Why does he do that? It is easier to do this sort of cyber crime now. Why? Because they hide behind the screen of the computer. You do not know who the cyberbully is because he masks himself behind the computer screen. And that fact emboldened them, gave them courage to cyberbully each and every one of you. Have you got any questions so far? Very good. Okay, you understand everything I said. Either I'm very clear or you have been very attentive. Congratulations. So I will end my lessons right on time. Now, what are the other forms of cyberbullying? If you don't understand, you can always ask me a question. And if you are shy to ask me, a tea break occurs immediately after this workshop. We can talk during the tea break. There are 4 types of cyberbullying: harassment, posting threatening messages, impersonation, set up fake account using another person's name, denigration, posting lies and authoring your photos and distributing them across the Facebook, and cyber stalking. That means the person follow you on Facebook and send you dangerous message, threatening message, embarrassing message. This is the most important part of the content, how to respond against cyberbullying. So before I touch on that, is everybody okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Alvin, you've been thinking very hard. Good, that's very good.
Yeah.
But I can't see what's the link between physical aggression and the examples you showed just now.
Yeah, sure. So in the old day, in the 70s and 80s, when there are no social media, there are no computer, there are no web, people bully each other physically. I push you, I spit on your face, I ridicule you. Nowadays, the environment has morphed, has transitioned to a cyberspace. So in cyberspace, when you post something, I can talk back about you. I can criticize you. I can take an embarrassing picture of you and post on Facebook. Hendrik, you look as if you have a question. Yes.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that you are smiling throughout the workshop. Thank you. Now, number 1, when you are cyberbullied, ask for help. See, we Asians are embarrassed. We want to keep the problem to ourselves, and we don't want to help other people. Neither do you want to seek for help. Now, there is a helpline which you can call. You can call a helpline to help you solve your cyberbullying. One very common response is you reply in anger. And once the thing you reply in anger, cyberbully will continue to bully you. So when you encounter a cyberbully, just ignore it, just block them. Okay? Alvin, are you okay? Are you sleepy? You need some caffeine injection? Yeah, okay. Bear with me, tea break will be around in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Good. Thank you very much. Do not suffer in silence. Okay, as you see from the workshop earlier, many people keep quiet. Many people become victims. They want to suffer in silence. They were just praying, it will go away, it will go away. But it doesn't happen. So report to someone you can trust. Okay, for your children, report to your teachers, report to your counselors. Okay, for your colleagues, report to your senior, report to your supervisor. And number 4, if you are cyberbully, immediately deactivate your account. Close your account. And Facebook has a button that you can deactivate for the time being. Why? Because once you deactivate account, you got no cyberbullying. And that make you calm. Okay, that make you in control with yourself. And will help you to think what is the next step forward. And last but not least, it is really a threatening message, which is abuse against the child. Okay, so straight away, there are 2 things you can do. Firstly, you can go to Facebook to launch a complaint. You can go to Twitter to launch a complaint. Now, this is not very effective. The more very effective one is you must take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Why? As evidence. And Facebook and the police can track it by the IP address. Some of you are familiar by the ISP and the social network. So make a police report as soon as possible so that you got physical evidence of your report. And once you got the evidence, you can proceed forward. For example, legal action, counseling association, okay, computer software association. Okay, so these are the 5 steps which you can do to move forward, okay, to help you. Any question at this point of time? No question? Yeah, I'm very surprised. I mean, all of you understood me very well. So please feel free to ask me any question.
Yes. So what about, just now we were talking about LinkedIn. So
Okay, pardon?
LinkedIn.
Yes.
Yeah, so is there anywhere which I can go to?
LinkedIn, yes, you can. Yes, you can go to LinkedIn. There is a complaint section. But because of the space, I didn't put LinkedIn. I will be able to furnish you during tea break. Most people do on Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. And all of this, they have a complaint column. And normally it's located on the right top hand corner. Any other questions? Okay, no question. Very good. We are progressing very well. Now we are doing absorbing and physical activity, and it is a role play. Okay, it is a role play whereby there is some characters. Okay, and I will name the character. Okay, so number 1, there's a victim here. Okay. Number 2, there's a witness here. Okay. And number 3, there is the defendant here. Okay. So, yeah, you have a witness. Don't worry, I will go through the script with you. You want to be a witness. Okay, no problem. Okay, and Lynn, you can be a witness. Sorry, Yvonne, you can be a witness. Now, Perrin, would you mind being the chief judge? Okay, good. So you are the chief judge. Okay, and you got 2 panel of judges with you. Okay, so Lin is one of the judge. Okay, and Wei Guang is one of the judge. So the judges is here. Okay, just and you might Hendrik, could you change please with Perrin because she is the chief judge. Okay, and she need to consult the 2 other judges. Okay, and this is a role play script. Okay, so I will give you 1 minute to read and read your role only. Okay, read your role. Just read your role, what you're supposed to do. Are you ready? Good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Alin. Okay, witness. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to do this role play, and I will appreciate if you can speak up so that the rest of the class can understand. and Perrin is the first chief lady judge. Okay, and I will award her this gravel. Okay, so when the class is noisy, disruptive, you just knock this, and the court will be quiet. Okay, so we are doing a role play called cyber court. Okay, cyber court. Okay, so there is a victim. Okay, he was being accused. He's been cyberbullied. We have a witness and the defendant. Okay, we have a defendant. Okay, and then we have the chief judge, and with the chief judge is a panel of 2 judges. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so I need you all to speak out loud. Right? Okay, and 3, 2, 1, cut. We think go first. Okay.
Oh, is that?
Yes, yes. Crying.
The guy, he took picture of me, vomiting in toilet bowl. Then he put my number, and then he said bad thing about me, and then he put Facebook. He think that he didn't do anything wrong. He said he's posting to vent his anger and frustration. I'm embarrassed. I don't dare to go out of my house.
Okay. Witness.
Okay, so I'm a university lecturer in social studies. I'm also a friend, a Facebook friend of both the victim and the defendant. So I've seen the posting, and I'm surprised that young people these days misuse laptops and mobile devices for posting crude comments in social media. The Singapore government is against cyberbullying, and it's also my duty to ensure that the society is a safe environment for social networking.
Hello, please lah. The victim stole my girlfriend eh. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just venting my anger to the Facebook only. I hate people who steal girlfriends leh. Come on.
I did not steal his girlfriend. She just happened to like me lah. Then we like to dance. Then that night we go St. James and then after that we had prata at Pasir Panjang. Then now I'm humiliated and I'm frightened, and then I keep quiet. I don't dare tell anyone. Yeah, all my Facebook, my friend, my family, all saw those pictures I vomit. Then they all see all those bad comments they say about me. That I cannot be trusted because I always steal other people's girlfriend.
Okay, so my judges, your duties are to listen to each party and understand what is being said. You are to weigh the evidence and make a firm decision if the defendant is guilty.
Okay, so we pause for 15 seconds for the judge to deliberate decision. Okay. Silence.
Okay. So judges
Okay. So we ask the chief judge to pronounce the judgment. Is it guilty or not guilty?
Yeah, so we hereby think that the defendant is guilty of his action.
Hey, I'm innocent eh.
Hey, police!
Catch him! He.
Okay, I'm happy already lah.
His girlfriend don't like him Took him long time
Okay, so thank you very much for participating in this role play. And this is a very realistic role play in real life. You know, whereby because of some misunderstanding, you vent your anger in Facebook. You embarrass the person, you threaten the person, you post embarrassing pictures. And so in this case here, the court found the defendant guilty. So before you post on Facebook, always think carefully. Will it result in legal action? Will it result in cyberbullying? So after doing the role play, we have a transfer of knowledge. Now, as I said earlier on, I want you to spread the message of anti-cyberbullying. We have to have this campaign whereby we want to show other people, we want to promote the message of cyberbullying, aggression. We want you to take a personal action plan. Now, with you here is a blank piece of paper. In 1 minute, I want you to draw up a personal action plan on how you can teach other people, your clients, your children, your relatives, your students, on how to respond to cyberbullying. Okay, so think of a personal action plan where you can spread the message of anti-cyberbullying. Okay? So some examples, it could be a workshop, it could be a talk, it could be a small group discussion, it could be a counseling session. It could be a one-to-one chat. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you have written a lot of ideas. That's very good. Okay, so may I ask you to share with the class what we have done? Okay, starting from Kendrick.
I think we can, through words of mouth, we can talk about cyberbullying.
But he's still a girlfriend.
Right, yeah, you
He's still a
talk this
girlfriend.
already.
Yeah, this is only a role play. Okay, what about Lynn? How can you suggest one or two things?
Awareness to the kids or whatever, what is coming out when they use Facebook, Instagram, or whatever.
Go.
Yeah, just tell them don't use. Don't use.
But
Don't
you
use.
know,
Unplug.
smartphone.
Don't give.
So as far as possible, there are two different opinions. So it would be good for Lynn to visit your children, for example, 1 hour a day, or 1 hour before dinner, and 1 hour after dinner. And after that, you can ask them to focus on the homework. Give them as an incentive. Finish your homework, you can have the mobile.
They're big
laptop
already,
for one.
how?
Oh, congratulations. You look very young. Okay,
Thank you.
children, okay, so if your children are adult, I think you have to give them personal space.
Yeah.
Okay, we are coming to the end of the workshop, and one of the last part is retention. Okay, so retention will help you to recall, help you to reinforce what you have learned. Okay, so I want to ask you two questions. What have you learned, and how can you apply the response to cyberbullying? Okay, so what have you learned? Just 1 point from Perrin.
Don't know leh. Actually, I think it can come anywhere one. I also don't know whether this one is school or not. Yeah.
Switch off, switch off. Switch off.
Actually, confusion is the first part of learning. You don't know people learn directly. You get confused first and then after you learn. Okay, maybe Wei Kwang, you can help pairing. What are one of the things you have learned in this workshop?
I think one thing is don't retaliate.
Okay,
And then,
don't retaliate.
I can tell my, let's say, children they should report this to adults. And maybe you can close off your account temporarily.
Fantastic. You'll be listening to my lecture very well. Okay. What about how can you apply the response in cyberbullying? Wei Kwang, you mentioned one. Can you mention one? Yvonne?
I think I agree with what he said. I mean, the first thing to do is, I think if you don't know what to do, it's best to seek for help. Yeah.
Right, good. And then after you seek for help, what do you do?
And then listen to the feedback. But I think the key thing is do not
Pomata,
retaliate.
pomata.
Okay. Puk mata,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Okay.
right. You can go to
Okay. Okay. Besides puk mata?
Very good.
Very good, okay. And what one thing you can do, Andre?
Close the account.
Close the account.
Yeah.
And how do you close the account?
I think there's a
deactivate.
deactivate button on the
Yeah.
top
Okay.
right hand corner.
I'm very
Puk mata.
happy. I'm very
And
happy.
pomata again.
All of you got the answers correct. Thank you very much. Okay, so all the answers are correct. Okay. Now, so conclusion of the workshop is a debrief. Block cyberbullies communication. Once you attack, block them. Do not like or forward the cyberbullying message because you can be sued for defamation. Okay. Report cyberbullying to authorities like your children, school teacher or principal, to the police, to the counseling association. Now, if you know other people who are cyberbullied, give them support, friend them, okay, instead of isolating them. Now, if you know of any cyberbullies in your network, talk to them. You know why? It's karma. One day, they too will be embarrassed, they too will be cyberbullied. So this 10 minutes for question and answer. Any questions? Okay, no question, you can also ask me during tea break on a one-to-one basis. Since, especially when it comes to very sensitive personal question. Okay, I will not answer in class, but we will do during tea break. Okay, and before I end the workshop, I want to say thank you very much for your kind participation. Very friendly participant. I did not encounter any difficult participant. Okay, thank you very much, which I did in my previous workshop. Okay. And here is Michael Lam wishing you a cyber safe journey. Okay, in your Twitter account, in your Facebook, in your YouTube, in your Facebook, in your Snapchat. Okay. Okay, so before we end the class, I want all of you to give yourself a good round of applause. Okay, for them. Okay, thank you very much. And I'll be around during tea break to answer and take your question. 谢谢，恭喜，恭喜。
Stopping, right?